What's up guys, Sleepz here with another episode of my Journey to Ultimate Team, and we're going to start this episode off in the SBC section of FUT, and that's not because we're going to be doing an SBC, but I wanted to confirm with you guys that the leaks were actually real. There is indeed a new Liga NOS and Russian League SBC, just as I said a few episodes ago for a Quincy Promise. So we did do the silver investing in quite a few Russian League silvers, not a massive amount, but I think I bought about 15. All of these which I bought for under 400 coins, and obviously some of these are going to be difficult to obtain now that this SBC is out, so hopefully we can double, triple, if not quadruple our coin investment on some of those, if not even more to be honest. So I'm very happy I did buy those Russian League silvers, and now we are going to go on to some more trading. We did manage to pick up a Modric and a James Rodriguez. The Modric we picked up for 106,000 coins. We're looking to sell him on for 115. Not a huge profit margin, but a little over 3,000 coins, and I figured it's better than doing nothing with our coins. The James Rodriguez is a little bit better. He is also a CM, so he's going to make him just slightly more valuable. We got him for 90,500 coins, and we're going to look to sell him on for 100k, which is about 5,000 coins profit, and I think that's actually pretty good. If you're making 5k profit on a trade and you're only spending 90,000, that's not bad at all. So anyway, moving on to the gameplay of this match, or of this episode I should say, we are going to be doing a couple of weekend league matches. Now I did say that I do stream these, but I had to record some footage for the next episode, and I figured, you know what, it's FUT Champions. If FUT Champions is going on, I don't want to go into Division 1, or in Division 6 is where we're at, so I said, let's just do some FUT Champs match, and you guys get to watch some higher level gameplay. Why not? However, it didn't start off too well for us, did it? As he has ones to watch Gylfi Sigurdsson, who did get that upgraded in form recently, and he does make it 1-0. However, Izquierdo is there at the back post to knock in the rebound by Danny Welbeck, and this is good play from Danny Welbeck, feeding it to Lanzini. Lanzini's going to give it right back, and there is Danny Welbeck finessing it on his left foot to put it into the bottom left-hand corner, restoring our lead. And Danny Welbeck is on the ball here again. He tries his shot from an unlikely angle, but this is why sometimes you just have to shoot, guys. You just have to shoot. Even if you don't think you're going to score, you never know what's going to happen. And there Balassi was at the back post to put away yet another rebound. Now, have a look at this goal, guys. That time where Idris Gueye actually went to ground, it was a slide tackle, and somehow he managed to slide tackle, and it was like he held the ball off from my defender because he was on the ground, and then he gets up fast enough to get that ball to Sanchez. Sanchez made no mistake, curling that one in. We do restore our 2-goal cushion there from the corner. I don't know what's been going on. I've been scoring just insane amounts of corners lately. I don't know if I've figured out the secret to scoring corners or what's going on. I haven't been doing anything different, but it just seems like lately I've just been scoring more and more and more consistently. So we are going to go up 5-2 in this one. Some great work there from Lanzini with a little drag back. And as you guys can see, he has indeed cued a pause, which usually means that your opponent is about to rage quit. Guys, there's so many rage quits going on in FIFA that I was actually considering adding to the series a rage quit counter of some kind. Like, I think every time somebody rage quits, I should just have something pop up, or at the very least just a counter so we can actually keep track of how many people have rage quit on Ultimate Team and FUT Champs, whatever we're playing. I think I should have a counter. I think I'm going to go back, watch the first 10 or so episodes, count how many rage quits we've had, and then just keep the counter going from there. I think that's something I'm going to invest a little time in, because the amount of people that rage quit is just insane. So moving on to this next one, some great work there from Perisic. We played Immobile in, and it was a small gap to get that through ball in. He somehow managed to do it, making it 1-0. He hits the post there, a little unlucky. And Dembele, man, I've seen Dembele, obviously we haven't used him yet, but I've seen Dembele, up against me anyhow, come up with some terrible, shocking misses. There was another one there. Perisic, we get extremely lucky. He should have been offside, but that ball must have been a back pass or something. Somehow, some way, it must have been a back pass, because he was certainly offside if it came off of my player. And here we are scoring from a corner, not directly, but after a few passes. Immobile gets the cut back there from Perisic. Perisic getting involved again there, should probably be scoring. Very unlucky to hit the post. Now we're on the ball here with Felipe Anderson. We're going to slip in Perisic. Perisic was just involved all over the pitch in this one, and he makes it 4-0 in the 90th minute. So that's what we want to see. Getting down to business here in FUT Champs, making things look routine, getting some nice confident wins. So that was a great little introduction for FUT Champions into this series. And with that one, we actually go up to Silver 2. So we're not doing too bad there on that front. And now we have managed to sell our James Rodriguez and Modric, both for their target prizes. I wasn't too sure about Modric, but we did manage to sell him. And now we have done some trading with Chiellini. You see here I picked up 2, and our coin total is a little low, and that's because I actually binned an additional 2 Chiellinis. That's the luxury of having several 100,000 coins is that when you trade, you can really go in. And I managed to buy 4 Chiellinis, all for decent prices. I'm looking to sell this one here. I bought for 110, looking to sell for 122. You saw I got that one for 114, but obviously I'm going to list that one later once my other one sells, and we'll see how we get on with that one. The ones that I binned another one for 114 and another one for 110. As I was going to list these, as I was checking prices, I saw 2 get listed up quickly, and I just snatched them up. So that's how we're doing there with the Chiellini. Hopefully they do sell on and we can make some profit. Now onto this first clip there, Lanzini, some great interchange between him and Welbeck. I think that really is the key to some of the success I've had with this team, is just Welbeck and Lanzini link up so well. Bolasie with a great chance from very close, could have made it 2-0, but this guy is actually going to find an equalizer as he finds Aguero open in the box. He takes a touch, and I don't know if he actually did the low finesse shot by double tapping circle there, but if he did, that was an extremely good finish and fair play to my opponent. And that's just Aguero scoring a wonder goal. I think the goalkeeper should be doing a little bit better there, but it is 2-1. And at this point, I'm all out attack. It's almost the 90th minute. I'm trying to get back in it. He hits me on the break, and Aguero completes his hat trick. Now, it is the 88th minute, and even though this game is basically all said and done with, we're going to keep tripping away at this guy till the very last. Welbeck there with an effort from distance is saved, and from the resulting corner, we do manage to create a half-decent chance. We're going to cross this one in, trying to find our boy Welbeck, but it does go to the back post there, and we are trying to put this one in somehow, some way. We do get an opportunity to do so, but it is cleared off the line. So the guy couldn't even give me the consolation goal. I mean, come on. But, you know, in games like that, sometimes it's just difficult to get the W when you are facing opponents with such great teams. Like that Aguero and Sanchez combo at the end just proved to be too much, especially my style of play is a bit more possessive. I like to have the ball, and that does leave me susceptible to counterattacks, and I do accept that. I know if I have the ball more, I'm going to have to defend some counterattacks, and sometimes when you're just defending against the likes of Aguero and Sanchez, you can maybe defend 1 or 2 counters, but eventually with all your possession, if you're not scoring goals and they just keep hitting you on the counter, you're going to concede eventually. And the same kind of thing happened with this team. This guy's got Griezmann, Lacazette, Benzema, all kinds of great players, Rakitic in the midfield, and eventually we do get an equalizer in this one, but this is kind of just history repeating itself from the last match. Although we did have the better of the play, we did have more possession, it's just Lacazette and Griezmann on the counter. What a great strike partnership that was for this guy, and we just couldn't contain him for the full 90. We do almost make it, almost equalize there. Felipe Anderson with a great opportunity, but you can see this guy was a good player. You see how composed he is. He's picking out his passes in the box. So, like I said, if you're going to possess the ball, you got to do well with your opportunities. Felipe Anderson on a great break here. He does finally find the equalizer, making it 2-2. But, I mean, look at the clock. It's just minutes later. On the break here, I make a huge mistake. And this is probably what ends up costing me this match, is that I wanted to take a touch and pass it back to my keeper. However, the touch was too heavy. Lacazette nicks it off my defender, and he makes it 3-2. And have a look at this for a counterattack. This is just such a strange through ball. I'm not really sure what button he pushed to make that pass come off, and that was me actually bringing on my keeper. I thought I could get there first. I do not. He cuts it back to Griezmann, and there's no goalkeeper. Griezmann just puts it into the corner, making it 4-2, and from there, it was a GG. So we didn't do too well in that match. That's 2 losses in a row, and like I said, these are FUT Champions matches, and we can't be losing like this, especially if we want to make Gold 1 like we did last week. But on to some more positive news. We have managed to sell all 4 of our Chiellinis, and what's even better is that we actually sold them for a little bit more than our target price. Our target price was only 122k, which we did get for our initial Chiellini, but for the last 3, I actually was able to sell them for a little bit more, 125,000 coins, and on some of those, we actually made a little over 7k profit, so that was very good trading there, and we are sitting on 585k, which is very, very nice. We're only 12 episodes in, and we are already over 500,000 coins. So on to this next match, and final match I should say. This guy did have a Premier League team for the most part. He had Bale, which is probably the only really overpowered player he had on his team. We do score a very, very strange goal again from the corner. Izquierdo with a very weird volley, and it must have just deflected off of Wanyama's chest, because I didn't really see much of deflection, but it must have, because the goal was credited to Wanyama. Welbeck's there to make it 2-0 with a great finish, and you wouldn't think somebody like Welbeck could finish from that angle, but he does so with a great low driven shot. And here's Welbeck on the ball again, who should probably totally be scoring this. He does a ball roll to get past everybody, but Ter Stegen is there to come up with a very solid save. This guy does actually try to fight his way back into this one and almost does so well. Luke Shaw was there on the line to clear that header from going in, and we are here going to kill the game off. It is 3-0. Some great interplay between Welbeck and Izquierdo. Welbeck with a great first touch to really give him a nice burst of pace, and he makes it 3-0 with a great finish this time on his left foot. And as you guys can see here, he has queued up a pause, which you guys already know that means a rage quit, and I really do have to implement a rage quit counter into the series. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you're all enjoying the series. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.